Hi. In this video, I'm going to explain about the concept of quota arrangement. So quota arrangement is one of the master data in SAP MM or S4 HANA procurement, whatever you call. So quota arrangement plays a key role when it comes to the source of supply. So in source of supply, quota arrangement will be given as the top priority. So mainly it has multiple functionalities that you can plan for multiple vendors at once when you're procuring for external procurement. So if you have only one vendor, you can just maintain 100%. So quota arrangement and source list could be similarly. You can just go and maintain a fixed vendor. But you have a 3, 4 vendors and you wanted to procure from all the vendors, but based on certain percentage you wanted to maintain. So the business wanted to maintain that whenever I procure 100 quantity, I want to get 50% from one vendor and 50% from another vendor, or else 40, 30, 20. So whatever, any kind of such kind of requirements can be fulfilled with quota arrangement. So at high level, quota arrangement is useful for source of supply, especially when you're using MRP. System will automatically create a PR and automatically source of supply will be assigned. And if you use quota arrangement with a percentage basis, system will allocate the vendors based on the percentage which you maintained in the quota arrangement. So a particular material can be procured from different vendors depending upon the requirement. In this way, the total requirement of material is distributed to different vendors. So that equal to the quota is assigned to each source of supply. The quota percentage will be given. So that entire functionality is covered under quota arrangement. So here quota arrangement divides the total requirement of material among certain sources of supply, and the particular quota specifies the portion of material that is to be procured from an assigned vendor source. So quota rating is used to determine the amount of material that is to be assigned to a particular source of vendor. So we will see in the system how does it work and all. So how the calculation of quota, for example, like I mentioned that you can maintain the multiple vendors and respective percentages you can give. So based on that, it will be taken, and the quota rating will be calculated based on the formula, like how the rating will be given. Quota rating equals to how much quota allocated quantity, how much you allocated, and by quota. So for example, the total quota is 100 and allocated is 30. So it will be like 30 by 100. So in that way, the how the rating will be given. So you can see that when you see the system, how system is getting calculated, how the fields are getting changed also, we can see it. And there are few additional fields are there. We can see, and by using this F1 function key, we can read it, what are the utilization, how it is getting maintained and all. So where quota allocated quantity is total quantity from all orders. So how much already ordered, the total quantity is procured from a particular source. Okay, quota allocated quantity. So the quota base quantity is the quantity from new source of supply. So quota is total requirement of material that is given to a particular source of supply. So here I can say mainly like what is the quota base quantity is quantity from new source of supply, but allocated quantity, if you have already have certain orders, so that order quantity also will be shown in the screen. I think more into the theoretical, you can anyway read it. I will show in the system how what fields will be maintained and how you can manage your quota arrangement functionality for the business requirements. So what are the main configuration? We don't see too much configuration for the quota arrangement. So the defined number ranges and mostly the client level number ranges what are available. So you can utilize the same number ranges. Okay. So like info record, we don't make much things about the number ranges and all. This is one important one. Whatever the lot size procedure you're going to use it, for that lot size procedure, you must activate the splitting quota. So the splitting quota must be activated, that we'll see in the system. Then what are the prerequisites master data? In the material master, if you are procuring external with more than one vendor, so you have to maintain the external procurement F. And if the material is procuring for both internal and external and all, then you can use that X. So mainly for quota arrangement, in my experience, wherever I see that one, mostly you use for external procurement, where you are procuring from multiple vendors and you want to allocate the percentages so that system will allocate that source of supply whenever the new purchase requisitions are getting created. So procurement type needs to be maintained and lot size is mandatory. So just now we have seen the configuration, right, where you're activating that splitting quota. So lot size must be given in the material master. This maintained production version, this is mainly for in-house production if you want to use it. So now we are mainly testing for the external procurement. So I can just show you, it is available in MRP4 view. So how does it look like, that we can see. Then info record needs to be maintained because info record will give the price and all the information. So the info record needs to be maintained to have that proper quota, because your quota arrangement is a top priority, right? So when you're maintaining that, info record needs to be maintained like a source list fixed indicator. In that way, you can understand that the importance of maintaining the info record with the required price and all the combinations. Okay. So the configuration wise, just number ranges and lot sizing procedure, you have to activate the splitting quota. And in material master, procurement type and lot size need to be given and info record needs to be maintained. So now we can maintain the quota arrangement. The transaction code is MEQ1 and I'm going to show in the system directly how to maintain the quota arrangement. So you can directly come here, logistics, material management. Purchasing, master data, quota arrangement, MEQ1. Okay. So the changes you can track here, maintain and display, similar like a source list. And if you want to see all the quota arrangements available for a material, you can check the MEQM. I'm using that SAP GUI to show you the details. And if you're using the S/4HANA public cloud or even SAP Fury apps, okay, there are quotation maintenance, like a quota arrangement maintenance related Fury apps are there. So in the future, I will try to make by using the Fury apps also. The tiles will be available here, transaction code, but screen wise, you will see a lot of similarities. Let's go to MEQ1 and where you need to maintain the quota. Okay, so this is the material and this is my plant. So you can maintain the quota details. Okay, so item. So here there are certain allocated quantities are available. So let me clear that details first. The allocated quantity, because there are the open orders are there, so that system has given the allocated quantities. So let me make it blank. It will give you better idea. So go to MD04. Hmm? So now we can check this MD04 for this material. So with MD04, there are already two orders are requisition created. So let me delete those two PRs. How can I delete? We can go to the requisition, select it, and click on delete. So purchase requisition are created. So it was showing like allocated quantities. So now I remove this one. And let's go to material master. This So maintain quotation, we can come. Okay, all are fine. Okay, so based on our setup, let's check it that one by one. And SPRO, reference IMG, material, management, purchasing, quote arrangement, define number ranges. So we can use that number ranges which are available at the client level. We don't have to make any changes there. So number ranges are maintained. Then you go to consumption-based planning. And here, go to planning. You can use the, okay, go to planning, then lot size calculation, define lot size procedure, then go to, okay, I already opened in editable mode. So let me close that. Okay, go to MRP lot size. So for example, I'm using this lot for lot order quantity. So go to EX and select it. So here there is a checkbox called splitting quota. This splitting quota needs to be activated for the lot size in a long-term horizon or short-term horizon. You activate for both of them. No need to think much. So the splitting quota is the configuration which I highlighted. So these are the only two configurations we need to do. So after that, go to material master. So this is the material I'm going to use for our testing. MRP1 and MRP4. Give the plant. Okay, so I gave reactor point 3000, which is the huge quantity, more than the available stock, so that requirements will be generated. And lot size procedure is mandatory. Like I mentioned that we have to maintain the lot size procedure EX. So lot size procedure need to be maintained. And procurement type is one. In MRP2 view, the procurement type you have to give external procurement, as we are procuring for multiple vendors and all. So you can maintain this F. And also in master data, I highlighted one more thing, the production versions. If the material related to in-house production, then you need to maintain the production version information. So now we are, see, production versions are not required with external procurement because we activated the external, so system is giving you the message. So anyway, we maintain the main information of planning. I'm using reorder point, so I'm giving the huge quantity just to show that how much requirement, and the lot size procedure also as given. Then we'll maintain the info record. Info record is already maintained. So when just so maybe we can do E1M. So I already maintained the info record for both the vendors. I can show you any one. So I maintained all the information related to info record. So in S4HANA, we can see this Incoterms more data. So that is one of the changes in S4HANA. So I maintain the respect to price, everything in info record. So info record maintenance is a normal way how we maintain it. So if you're using S4HANA Fury app, you can maintain the maintain info record app, you can utilize to maintain it. So now everything is done and these are all maintained. So now we are going for maintain quotation. So maintain quotation. Yeah, this is the one. Maintain quotation. So minimum quantity split, anything if you want to give, you can give it. Otherwise, we'll leave it. So just want to show you the definition of the minimum quantity split. So specifies for the splitting of the quota, the minimum quantity that a lot must have in order to be appointed among several sources of supply in the planning horizon. If the lot is smaller or equal to minimum quantity, the system will proceed on the basis of the usual quota arrangement logic. Okay. So if the lot is smaller, okay, if it is requirement quantity is small, then system will automatically no issues for that. For example, if the lot is smaller or equal to the minimum quantity, the system will proceed. Anyway, we will see that how does it behave here when it comes to minimum quantity. Okay. So allocation by quantity using splitting quotas is only carried out via requirement planning run. So that's why I'm using that word MRP. Whenever you are using MRP, this quota arrangement functionalities will be more utilized. Okay. Quota the minimum quantity that a lot must have in order to appointed among several sources of supply. So let's keep this minimum quantity 100. Okay. So we are going to see that impact in the next few minutes when you are doing testing. So now this is the one you maintain the quotation. Okay, let me delete everything just to show you. Okay. So even I can delete it also. Okay. Give the material and plant and valid to 31/12/2025. Let me give till next year. Minimum quantity split, let me maintain 200. Okay, this we will see the impact later because now our requirement quantity is more. And what is the procurement type? Can use F4. External procurement. Okay, external procurement. What kind of procurement you want to do? In-house production or stock transfer? Okay. In external production, other plant consignment and all, just our normal. So we don't want to maintain anything special. And 601. So for example, I give quota 1, so it is taking 100. If I give 2, so 1 it has given directly as 100%. Okay, but I'm going to give 50. Okay, so 50, and even same thing, 1 and another one also I can give 1. So then it will automatically split. So next is same F, external procurement, and I'm going to maintain the another vendor in 30065, my vendor. Yes, AS developers. I will give again 1. So when I give the quota equal quota, then system automatically split into 50 and 50. Okay, there are multiple things like maximum quantity and quota base quantity. I was giving in the calculation, right? How the quota base quantity you can input for calculating those details. Okay, so if you see the things, yeah, quota rating equals to quota allocated quantity by quota base quantity. So the quota base quantity is the quantity from new source of supply. So when you're having after procurement started, if you are adding any new source of supply, the base quantity will be updated. So those things you can, when you're testing, you can understand even better. So even other details like what is the number? So whether you want to use the PP calendar or period to which the release quantity relates to 3 entries. So those things you can utilize it. So for initial period which the release quantity relates. So the period wise you are going to maintain it. Okay, this is about the priority. So let's go with that plain example to understand about quota arrangement related things. This is at the item level. We maintain quota and save it. So at this position, if you see that item details, this quota allocated quantity is blank because there is no orders for these 2 vendors, and the remaining nothing is getting updated. Okay. So you can also control the maximum lot size and minimum lot size. How does it work, right? So if your requirement is 32 and maximum lot size you have given 50, okay, so minimum lot size you have given as a 50, then system will allocate only 50 quantity. Okay. So those things all you can test, like if you have good knowledge in MRP area, so MRP things like the quantities, maximum quantity and all, then the similar behavior you can expect here. So let's go with a plain understanding of 50 and 50, and I'm saving the quotation, and we'll just keep it in the display screen just to show you the details, what is going to happen after that. I'm going to MD04. In MD04, so I have 747 available quantity based on the purchase orders, scheduling agreement, whatever is available. But I'm going to generate MRP run now. So you can see MD02, I can run directly, or else I can use MD01N. Okay. Okay, so MD01 and MRP live we can utilize. Otherwise, we can use the MD02 still, which is available in S4HANA also. So I'm giving 1. This is my material plant, 2 times enter. So you can see that system created the requirements. So now let's go to MD04. So when you go to MD04, system created the purchase requisition. 2 purchase requisitions are created. So one purchase requisition 110 with 601, and another purchase requisition 111 with 365. So now I'm going to see you the quota arrangement. So what changes happen? So MEQ3 over there, and you can see so majorly other fields are nothing is affected. Okay, maximum bin quantity and minimum lot size and all, it's you need to maintain it. But quota based quantity has not come because there is no new supplier. Based on 50%, system allocated the allocated quantity. So 2 purchase requisitions are created. If you don't have a source of supply with quota arrangement, then system will allocate the more quantity. So now what we are going to see. Let me go and increase the material master. That is the easiest way to generate the requirement. Or else if you don't want to touch the material master, we can take any of the, let me take MD04. So we have a quantity of 100. So this purchase order, I'm going to delete. Okay, let's delete the purchase order. And okay, so 2900 is the overall quantity now, but pre-order point is 3000, right? We have seen. Now we run the MRP run. We'll see how does system be. Okay. MD04. So what system has done? It increased the quantities. Okay, the quantities are increased because we have open PR. So the quantities are increased 50 quantities added here. Okay, so the additional 100 is added to 50/50 here. You can set up in your system and do practice. Happy learning. Thanks for watching.